Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Overlord Lord of Nazarick video. Now in this video, I'm gonna give you a little bit of tips and tricks, maybe a small guide how to upgrade materials in your mansion without losing anything, or you will lose, but there's a chance to get the return back, and I will tell you the most efficient way for you to use that, and I'm gonna explain everything about it. But first, I want to explain something about our treasury. So in the treasury, apparently, and thanks to Teach to tell me about it yesterday, you can absolutely farm it completely fine without even doing anything and get the relics that you want. And even if you don't want to get the relics that you want from here, you can get it by the shop. But here is the most efficient way. If you want to farm AXP, you can farm it from here. If you're gonna farm materials to buy from the shop and exchange, you're gonna farm it from here. What I'm talking about the shop, I'm gonna make it easy and clear. So you need these materials to go and buy a relic. So if you want something like this, you can pick it whatever you want and you can buy it with 3000. Now of course, if you have these stones, you're gonna pick speed, you're gonna pick a crit, let's say, because these are the most highest one, but it requires 10. So if you get the materials, also you can use them on that. But if you don't want to use that, because it's a simple farm for 2 dungeons or 2 specific treasury mobs or bosses that I want to talk about here, you can go and accumulate as much points as possible, and with your luck, just draw one from here, whatever you want. Let's say this one, I don't have anything, I exchange it, and by luck I click and I check if it got speed, if it got crit, which is perfect for me. I can lock it down and use it later. So this is what we're gonna do now. Why I'm talking about this, so specifically on stage 21, so whatever this one gives you, let's check what does it give you. It will drop for you 3 of the set: sunset, the star set, or termination set. Termination set is really good for bossing, or if you want for PvP for specific characters. It has high crit rate as well, and it reduces defense. As we know, it nullifies defense, 30% of defense. Star set is good for assist, counter, and chase, which we all have characters from that, and it will drop you these gems or these currency, the void kit shard, so you can go and buy other sets other than these ones that you don't want to farm from here. I'm gonna talk about specifically why I'm talking about this dungeon and another dungeon. Now of course, you can get AXP, so you can farm your AXP if you want to go to level 100. Buy stamina, go and farm this manually. I will tell you how, not manually, actually on auto, but it's on continuous battle, not raid, if you don't have the raid tokens. So I'm not using that. I'm keeping those for harder stages, or whenever I feel like I don't want to farm, I go and do continuous here, and I'll be explaining why. And a little bit of diamonds, some dust, and the excess that you don't need, and the ones that are legendary or prism that you don't need, you can go and dismantle them and get dust. So you're never gonna be low on dust. You're gonna farm EXP here, you're gonna farm the material to go and exchange for other characters or other relics. Now on floor 22 or floor 20, let me show you 20 because it's similar to 22. If I want to go and challenge, okay, let's say I want to challenge, not on auto, my team is regular, I'm using whatever team here. I'm gonna just to go and show you and elaborate more why is it super important on stage 21. And big shout out to Teach, and thank you so much. If we're gonna hold and click on the boss, we're gonna see his HP at maximum 919, which is almost 1 million. And if you're gonna go and check the mobs, almost at 1 million as well. Or these are max HP at 114k, it's still not bugged here. So if we're gonna go and leave it this time, this is a little bit hard for some people, and some people can clear it once, and it does like 10 retries until one time they can clear it, and it will give you trouble. On stage 22, it's the same as well. You're gonna go and check the boss that has 1 million HP, and the mobs has 1 million and plus HP, because it becomes harder and very hard for you to accumulate and go and defeat it. So we're gonna skip the animation and we're gonna check the boss. So the boss here has 1 million max HP, which is very hard to finish, and we have the mobs at 137k, 137k, and other bosses goes up to 1 million also their mobs, which I did get by default. I got mobs. I don't know if it's bugged or not. Now, if we're gonna go to challenge floor 21, specifically 21, if you're gonna go and let me remove these and let me put you and put you, all my damage dealers, okay? You're gonna tell me, why, Pika, are you crazy? You want a little bit of defense and some HP. No scrolls needed, no nothing. Maybe if you're lower on level, maybe if your gears are not built, you need maybe a little bit of scroll of attack, so it will keep you surviving. If you're gonna go and check the boss is at 114k. It's just like a simple mob. It's not even high. So we can go and absolutely delay it. And I'm using the turn meter. Why I'm using Mari? Because Mari, when I explode, you see the seed, it explodes, it turns them back around. And when I'm using also Shaltir, the idle Shaltir, it will turn them down. So we're gonna go and do that and attack the boss immediately. And here we go. You see at 8 right now, I'm gonna go and do the damage here, and it will go and get, he's at 3. I'm gonna delay the boss one more time again, and he's finished. Absolutely 3-shot the enemy. I 3-shot the enemy. If you're on lower level a little bit, you can 4-shot him, 5-shot him maybe a little bit, take a little bit of damage and just delay him. And here we go. We farmed ourselves the resources that we want immediately. This is on stage 21, floor 21. So you can do that on continuous battle. Now, other stages, it doesn't work for the skeletal dragon. It doesn't work for Fen. It doesn't work here for the tree. It works for the last boss as well on stage 21. I still didn't farm it. I'm gonna go and farm it to stage 21. And on stage 21, it also gives you the same. So the angel and the fire elemental are the two that have this bug or this thing with the boss. So if I go and let's purchase one here, and I do continuous battle, I go 3 times, I confirm continuous battle. This is the team that I want. It will go for auto, right? And can it defeat it by auto? And as you see, I'm using no scrolls, I'm using nothing, I don't heal or anything. I just want to trigger on the boss at the start of the battle. Just mark the boss like this with the red dot. Okay, wait. Let me, okay, here we go. Red dot on the boss. We did get 1 hit, and this is just simply sad. Let's do this. You attack. Let's do this. And let's do this one. Okay, 1 is dead. We don't care. We still gonna go and defeat the boss. Hopefully we can defeat it by this one. And here we go. We defeated the boss. You can keep it on auto like this. And now that I use the skills of the characters, the ultimate, and I mark the boss on continuous, it will go and continue doing that the same. So we got new gears as well, and we got the materials and the farm that we want from here. So this is an efficient way to do it, but the only condition is you want to go to level 21 on the boss and farm it from here. So here we go. Now it's marked. Now all my skills are ready. Now I'm gonna hit with the skills that I need on the boss, and the boss will absolutely get destroyed and demolished. And absolutely, we're gonna go and 4-shot him, 3-shot him, 2-shot him, whatever it is. And this is how you can farm it on continuous battle. This one and the angel one, don't forget, it's not only this boss, 2 bosses, which is the angel, and here we go. We got a lot of resources. Now, did I end the battle? Yes, I ended the battle. And you can go and absolutely, if you don't like whatever you got, so we're gonna go and check. Where is it? The relics. So these are the relics. It will tell you new in your bag. So if I click on it, it has crit damage, attack, and crit. Actually, I will keep it. I need it. This one have speed immediately from the start. Look, and you can go and try your luck. If we get good roll on speed, we keep it. If not, we remove it. Bad roll on speed. So we remove the unlock, and it will be immediately dismantled by me. Here I said this was good. Another one that I got was this one, attack and crit. I don't want these. Crit damage would actually looks good. I'm building sets differently. I'm not only considering speed. So you can go and absolutely dismantle everything that you don't want here. So let's go and dismantle these, and voila, we dismantled them. We got a lot of dust. Now this is how you can farm it on auto. So you don't need to use actually the raid ones. I still have 6. I can go and absolutely continuous battle by my stamina, and it will give you EXP. The EXP, this is what the most thing that you want to farm. EXP, some dust, and you want to go get the void shards to get other relics from the shop. And you will never go low on dust from this one because of the amount that you're gonna go and recycle. This is for the treasury. I'm just telling you this. It works on this boss, and it works on the angel on the last boss. So don't forget about that. So we'll reach level 21 on these bosses both, and farm them daily on 21. And on 21, the good thing about it, on 20 and on 21, so from 20 you get 100%, and on 21 you get 100% drop rate. So you will always guarantee yourself a drop on these relics. Now, of course, if you finished at floor 25 and it has a similar bug, farm floor 25. If you got to floor 25 and it has a similar bug, you want to farm it here because it will have drops more. You're gonna get 2 prism maybe and 3 legendary, and then you can dismantle and get a little bit more dust. And you see it increases a little bit the resources. So on level 21 we have the resources at 97. At 25 we have them at 109, which is not that bad, not that hard actually. It doesn't make a difference. You're 100% guarantee yourself a relic. This is basically for the treasury. And this is why, because today this is unlocked, so I will not farm anything else. I'll keep all my resources to farm this one and gets me the best relics. And if I don't want the relics from here, I can dismantle them. And plus, because of the rewards that I'm gonna go and have, I will go to the resources here and exchange, and I will increase my void stones. That was it for the treasury. Now, let's talk about the mansion. Many people ask me about this, and I didn't know it until on my stream. My friends told me, or everybody told me, when you go in, you pick your residence. You want to pick your residence according to your lobby or the room, the dispatch, the workshop, and everything. Especially the workshop. Why does it matter on the workshop? So, if you read here, it's called Magic Mirror with him, with Demiurge. So, gains a 5% chance to get double items when crafting the item. So whatever item you're gonna get double the enchants. Maximum limit does not exceed 30%. And I'm gonna tell you something, do not do it in bulk in 10, 20, 30. Do it one by one, because it gives you return one by one even better, because the chances will go 30% on the one item, not 30% on total of the items, which does not proc as well. Like, it doesn't reach the 30%. Other than magic, we have this one. So crafting items has a 5% chance to refund specific materials back to you, so you can back also do it again. So if I want to check somebody else, I want effortless. Oh, if we can have, okay, here we got one here, so we can remove her if we want. If we don't want her from here, okay, how can I remove? We need to click on her here, and I can put him instead, and I get the return. Now this one, what does it say? The magic mirror, it's 5% chance to gain double the items, but here you get a 5% chance to refund you the items. It means it's double, the same thing. Here it means the same thing. So focus on one of them. I would say focus on one of them, not all of them. So if I want to be in my perfect head, I would do this. I would remove you as well. I would put her, and I will get double the chance or double the items instead of going and getting a return of the items for myself. Is there any other magic mirror? No, we don't have. So I'm gonna keep them like this. So magic mirror, everybody, so we can double that and we can get the return. So how does it work? And also in the lobby here, stamina reserve, it increases the stamina reserve that you have, so you can reserve stamina. I will show you where we can do that. And we have this one, which is increase the daily interaction gift by 1. It means you can gift even more. And we have on the dispatch, we have fortune boost. Dispatch takes 5% less time. And we have another one. Where is it? Is it 5 times? Receives rewards times 2. So it's better. Why is this super important? Because of the shards. Sometimes you farm shards, it will give you 3 shards, right? And you have 5% chance to double the shards. It means you can get 6 shards instead of 3, or 4 instead of 2, which is great. And of course, you can have other thing, which is, where is it? It's this one, the terrain insight. Dispatch the task duration is decreased by 5%. So you can decrease the dispatch duration depending on whatever you want to do. And we talked about the lobby, the archives, bonded blessing. Gifting items to the characters will have a 5% chance to consume the item or not to consume the item. It means you can give them any item, any gift, and it have a 5% chance to not consume it, so you can use it again and upgrade there. And this is super important. You need to keep in mind that the bonded blessing is super important. The other one is the echoing bond, which is giving gifts to the character, have 5% chance to double or grant the bond points times 2. So it means double the points that you're gonna increase. So if you, instead of increasing it by 50 points, it will increase it by 100 points, which means it's the same thing as consuming one and reconsuming it again. But, and here's the big but. This chance, what I saw, it says 5% here, it says 5% here. Whenever I'm using this, it doesn't double it consistently. But here I had so much luck, maybe because I'm using 4 of them. If I have 5, I would use 5 actually with the bonded blessing. Is there any bonded blessing more? This is a bonding blessing. So I'm gonna remove aura. I'm gonna add somebody with bonded blessing. Why? Because this is the most consistent one for me, because it was always giving me double every time it refreshes it. So let's go and test it. Does it work? Does it not work? So in the workshop, if we're gonna go to the workshop, how much can we get a return and how much we can double the amount that we want to get? So instead of buying these this specific gift, look, 230, I got 230 and it was at 20 and it never dropped below 20. But this is how lucky I was. So here it gives me 1 if I use these materials. So we're gonna craft and it gave me double. It didn't give me 1, it gave me another 1 for plus. And you can do that and then get another one, double. Again, I got double. So you can use it not only like this, but you can use it on items like, let's say I don't have this one, it needs these, I have only 17, I can craft, it gives me double. Again, craft, it gives me double. So keep that in mind. Sometimes it will give me back the entire resources. So it didn't give me anything. Could you give me the resources so we can showcase it in the video? I guess not. Again, doubles, which is a high chance. As you see, it's a high chance. Now, if I do it in bulk, I don't get the double immediately, or I get less doubles. This is what I by myself, I saw it. It might be false, it might be just my luck. And here in the archives, let's go and do the bonding. So if we're gonna go and bond with anybody else, who we can bond with, we didn't continue them. So let's say her, because we didn't go. So I have 12, okay? I use one, I have 11, I use one. This 82 increase. 82, 9, 82, 8, 82, 8. I didn't consume it, it's still here. I do again, it's still 8, I got 82 points. 82.7, 82.7. I still didn't consume it. So you can spam these and absolutely max a character and still have the items. As we see here, 3, 2, and here we go, 2. How much do we have? We still have 2. So we still have 2. I got the shards, I continued, and I finished my character. And sometimes it returned the item for you. So here it's kind of like return. It didn't double anything for me because I removed every double. I just want 5% on top 5% on top of 5% to not consume the material, so I can absolutely claim them and use them all. And this is basically what I wanted to tell you. And of course, whenever you use these bond shenanigans or use anything else, so if you're gonna go and check it out here, so if you use bond or if you use anything, it will deplete a little bit from your heart because you're consuming it. Now, of course, you can use this. You saw how much I crafted from this. This is why it's super important, this one, you craft it. And the space about the stamina that I was talking about, the reserve, which is here, you increase the reserve. So if you're capped on stamina and you keep buying stamina daily, and you're not using it, because I did it before, you can increase the reserve and it goes to 1,640, and it can go even more, I think, if you have the characters that give you the reserve stamina, which is absolutely perfect. These are small tips and tricks that maybe you didn't know about, or maybe you missed while you're playing the game, or wasn't that explained for you. I just explained it very quickly, and I hope that it benefits you. And good luck with your bonding and good luck with your enchanting, and hopefully that also works on scrolls, because we go and use the scrolls a lot, especially on bossing, the attack one and the HP one. So it also might double the amount that you get from there, and you will have no problem in the future, and you will not have a headache, oh, I have the material or not to bind or to craft this or to upgrade and get the bonds with the heroes. And yeah, that was it for the video. I'll see you in the next one.